I pressed them.
Whiskey, please.
Dear Greta Gruenschaffen, speaking as president, and for all of us here of the Buffalo chapter of the World League, may I offer you this poor, small token of our heartfelt appreciation for your untiring devotion and unflinching loyalty to the chapter and its modest but unswerving cause.
How can you be so cruel?
To your acceptance on our behalf of this humble mission to spread physical revelation to whomever, wherever in the world.
Why can't you come with me?
Dear Greta Inger, you shall be gone from us for 2 long years. And of course, we shall all miss you. I personally, most of all. Are you all right?
Yes. I do. I love you, you lunkhead.
With you on this mission, Greta, go all our own deepest hopes and aspirations. And needless to say, every last penny of the chapter's treasury. All we ask is that you spread the gospel. Teach them to think to the muscle.
My dear Buffalo chapter, and my dear President Horgel, I can't express my true gratitude and my appreciation. Monster.
It's just the excitement. Greta, where are you going? She'll be back. Greta! Road boiler rotation number 4. Pyramid 6 for kinetic cohesion. Hup!
offered on the charter flight arrangement for Buffalo. And maybe I shouldn't have taken her on. She'd had a few. More than a few.
Case, lend a hand here.
I can never tell. Some sober up. Some laugh and sing. She just cried and passed out.
Where to, sir? The lodge. Get her some coffee and register her when she comes to.
Lost a bet. It's my mother. Yeah, she's dead. Room, please.
You already have a room, sir. It's number 208 in the help section. You share it with me.
The lady would like a room.
House rules. Wake up and register.
Hi, Sogel, you're a monster.
Get the bags.
I'll take over now. It's my job to take the guests to their rooms.
Fine, boy. Lead the way.
Maintenance now. Mr. Spofford said I was to see that she was okay. Get back to work, man. When she wakes up, I'll point you out to her. I'll make specific reference to you.
I want to be here when she comes to.
Why?
So the first kindly face she sees is mine, not yours.
Where am I? Am I where I think I am?
Mount Snow. World-famous ski resort, home of the world-famous Japanese dream pools.
Did I get here the way I think I got here?
You came by helicopter. I carried you in with your bags.
Yay, rah-rah for you.
I unlocked the door and put a cold compress on your head.
Yay, rah-rah for you, too.
I'm Lincoln Case, and I'd sure like to know you better. I'm Todd Stiles, and somehow I feel I already do know you better, Mr.
Well, thank you very much for all you've done, but you really don't want to know who I am. I'm Tilly the Traitor. So, don't you have something else to do? Please go.
All right, she shows up drunk. All right, you are all dismayed and dismantled, so to speak. All right, she shoves the flowers in your face and then she takes off, right? Why didn't you stop her? Can you recall?
Well, it was unexpected, a shock. My mind recoiled.
What does your mind recall before it recalls recoiling?
She was acting very funny, saying all sorts of strange things. I thought it was just the excitement of her leaving.
Repeat to me one strange thing she said.
Well, strange things I don't remember. Yes, I do. She called me a monster.
Now, why would she want to say a nasty thing like that?
I don't know. We've had only the most cordial of relationships.
Now, after your mind recalls recoiling what?
Well, we did a rhomboidal rotation, a pyramid of kinetic cohesion. Let me explain.
Did you go look for her by any chance?
Yes, she was nowhere to be found.
You called her home, family, friends?
Everybody.
Give me one good reason to be alarmed.
My dear man, Greta Inga Gruenschaffen may very well be the Joan of Arc, the Madame Curie, the Albert Schweitzer to our muscularly thoughtless world. And just because you don't happen to care to understand the importance of this is no reason not to be alarmed.
Mister, I got a brother-in-law, a dentist, who's working on a theory he calls astrological periodontia, which, if the cosmic signs match, he's going to change the color of the bleeding of gums. I don't happen to care to understand him either. Now back to this young lady. Would you happen to know if she was in any kind of personal trouble?
What would you say about running out on your life's mission?
Hooray! I'd say hooray! We'll start with the taxi cabs.
Who's the coffee for?
Same person you're making all the noise for.
Would you like to try our Japanese dream pools, which are hot and cold and very refreshing?
No. Would you like to go out tonight and try some heavy moonlight nail hammering?
Why don't you be a good buddy and get out of my way? No chance, buddy. Is friendship or what?
Well, that works both ways.
You're not gonna give me a clear field.
No.
All right. All right. Then all's fair, good buddy.
This is me. I'm Greta Inga Gruenschaffen. Starting now, everything else never happened. It never will again.
Enough said.
I won't even register you as Greta.
I'll sign you in as Bess. Bess Mensendick.
How do you know about Menschendick?
Germany, the turn of the century, Dr. Bess Mensendick, the founder of the theory of body sculpture by thinking to the muscle, the basis of modern dance and gymnastics.
That exercise was not Menschendick. Although Menschendick was the basis of it.
I thought it was a little Martha Graham-ish. Obviously, you worked with Del Croze. An educated guess. You studied with Anna Sokolow.
Tell me more.
To a farm boy, thinking is thinking, and muscle is muscle.
Sometimes I wonder if all movement is not basically in response to an inverted social tension, an explosive personal equation.
You'd love the top of that mountain.
How do we get up there?
Number 3 ski lift.
I'd love to kick this around with you, Greta, now, down at the dream pools. Do you dig what I mean by an explosive personal equation or not?
Oh, yes, I dig. Sure. And I certainly dig holding you responsible for whatever knowledge you have in my area or in any area, and I will not discuss the matter with you any further because you are a dilettante and because you are not really interested in any physically philosophical approach to tension or any theory or any technique. As a possible answer to personal tension or social tension and or political tension, which is the logical extension, yes, I am Mensendick-based. Think to the muscle. Think to the muscle. And that is the very essence of all physical aesthetic, whether you or I like it or not. I happen to be more Sophie Maslow than Anna Sokolow, but I'm really neither, because I have my own gospel and mission beyond gymnastics, beyond modern dance, and beyond all present understanding. Do you have anything to say to that?
Not now. Maybe not ever in my life.
I'll race you
To the ski lift?
to the top of the mountain.
You want a head start?
Of course. I'm a girl.
See you around the dream pools, huh? Pardon me, but what are we trying to prove?
That I can beat you climbing that mountain.
Why?
Because you don't think I can.
Look, I asked you to take a walk, and now you're trying to make a war out of it. Suppose you beat me. Now the war's over, and we haven't even said hello.
I can beat you at anything.
Well, now you're pushing just a little.
Tennis, swimming, skating, you name it.
What happens to the mountain?
We'll save it to last.
Okay. Into the trenches.
What's next?
Aren't you a little tired?
No. What next? That's very good. Now the backstroke. Tired?
Yes. little judo.
You want me to wait for you? Hey there! Are you still with me?
Oh, look. It isn't nice for a girl to be so murderously competitive.
Must be something you can beat me at. Chinese checkers.
Okay. You win. You win and I lose. What more do you want?
Nothing. Not anything the girls want. Like a dumpy old house to fix up for some idiot to clump around in. Certainly no kids to melt you down into silly globs of butter. Nothing like that. No nights at home together, worrying, wondering, talking, or just watching television, or trying to play Für Elise on the piano. No quiet walks in the rain and smelling lilacs, maybe. Not anything like that. Nothing! Do you understand? Nothing!
Every effort has been made to find her, and an additional $27.42 expenditure has been incurred in the search, for which we shall have to in some way reimburse member Frieda Hofschweitzer, as the treasury was empty. And in conclusion, I want to offer my resignation. Please. I had a dream. Greta. Our Greta. Lighting little fires of knowledge. Tiny beacons of burning thoughts. Pilot flames to the future of the universal acceptance of the principles of physical revelation. That dream became your dream. Now it's gone. Poof, disappeared at the airport at 3:15 on a Sunday afternoon. How? Why? I just don't understand. I honestly just don't know. I do feel that my judgment is faulty, and that my faith in certain human beings are obviously misplaced.
Have we tried to make a personal appeal?
Fine, let's make it. How? Where?
In the newspapers. Certainly she'll be reading The Physical Revelationist wherever she is. We'll put a box in it. All is forgiven. All is forgiven.
Come home, Greta Inger Gruenschaffen. Huh?
Yeah.
Come home, Greta Inger Gruenschaffen.
And then she passed me coming down the mountain, and there were still tears in her eyes.
Why don't you get into the cold pool and then get back into the hot pool? That's the way the Japanese do it.
Yeah, in Yokohama, in the American dream pools.
Are you complaining because she beat you?
No, she beat me fair.
Are you complaining because your feet hurt?
They've hurt before.
Well, then what are you complaining about?
Well, buddy, there's something going on inside that girl. Something she's battling with, but I'm not getting the real message.
The real message is just plain old girl-boy electricity stuff.
I mean, what did I do wrong?
Nothing. The real message was for me.
You ready, Tod?
Honesty time?
Certainly.
You told me off, and I was impressed, and you looked lovely in the process, and I'm lost.
I meant what I said.
Well, say more.
Honesty time?
Sure.
When do we eat?
In about an hour.
Why in an hour?
Because I figured twilight was the best time for softening you up.
It is.
I knew it.
I know it too.
Why all the tears on the mountain?
If I told you, it might spoil the evening.
Oh, then don't tell me.
Don't ask. How's it work?
Greta, I feel a strong unspoken current between us, don't you?
Oh, yes.
It's difficult to explain. It's more than just a simple physical attraction. I feel...
What is it?
Well, it's on a higher level. It has a physical quality, yes. Look, does a guy just make a straight pass at you or what?
A straight guy makes a straight pass.
Oh, yeah. That's cogent. That's very well put. Greta, sometimes a person seems to be fumbling when actually he's reaching out for something new, something difficult and rare.
I agree with you. But what are you reaching for?
The unique and special quality of the physical attraction between us.
Well, when you put it that way, it almost has a spiritual substance.
Yes, it's a sixth sense area of time and space. Purest, personally ionized passion, as though I could be 1,000,000 miles away and we'd still be as one person. Closer than close.
Honesty time?
Do you have to ask?
Do you really feel that way about me?
Well, why not? I'd like to... I'm trying to... Yes, I do.
Isn't that great? Never felt so close to you either.
Hello? Who? Greta? What are you calling so late at night, Greta?
Mrs. Hogle, your son Heiss is a monster.
Yes, Greta. I'll wake him up. Why do you make 2 phone calls, Greta? Greta Gruenschaffen is on the phone for you.
Good girl, Greta, good.
Good girl, good. Does she know that you sleep like a mummy with dirty glasses on?
Hello?
Hello. Hi. Oh, it's me, Greta. Where am I? Oh, somewhere. Mostly nowhere.
Look, Greta, whatever your problem, I want you to know you can still talk to me in full confidence. However, I think you should be aware that I called a special meeting and offered to resign.
The reason why I called was because I wanted you to know that I just didn't want to go away for 2 years on our mission alone.
Why didn't you speak up then?
You had to speak up. Just for once in your life, you lunkhead, you.
Yes, I suppose I should have. But I didn't think there was any question as to my real feelings for you.
Yes? Yes, Heis?
Well, you're the one most important person in my life. That's why I worked so hard for so long to send you away. Greta? Greta? Don't hang up. Where are you? She doesn't understand. She just doesn't understand.
Stupid girl.
If you hung up on me, that's downright irresponsibility. You know what I'd like to do, Mother? I'd like to get my hands on that girl and just shake her up. Just grab her hard on the trapezius and shake her up.
Shake her, Heis. Shake already. Shake.
Anything I can help you find?
Do you have any serious reading matter on physical culture?
We do, but he's bought the only copy we get and never sell.
Thank you. And how do you feel about our Greta today? Excruciating, impossible, ecstatic. How do you feel? Worse. All is forgiven. Do you want her to be forgiven? Not particularly. You want her to go home? Not if she ran away, and certainly not now.
Attention please, limousine now loading in front of the terminal building for downtown Buffalo. All aboard please for downtown and uptown hotel.
Do you have any plane leaving right away for somewhere?
Not for an hour, sir. Yes, sir. May I help you?
Yeah, so when's your next flight out?
My next flight departs this evening.
have some information on the helicopter service charter flights, please?
Yes, I do, sir.
Ja, das ist ein celebration.
It's the time for revelation.
Ja, the time for revelation. Ach, du schöne, ach, du schöne, ach, du schöne Schnitzelbank.
Ist das nicht dein Lincoln Deer?
Ja, das ist ein Lincoln Deer.
Bringing here the good bark beer.
Bringing in the good luck beer. Ach, du schöne, ach, du schöne, ach, du schöne Schnitzelbank.
Ist das nicht ein Hattujak?
Ja, das ist ein Hattujak.
Is that Nick from last year's stock?
Ja, but don't knock last year's stock. Ach, du schöne, ach, du schöne, ach, du schöne Schnitzelbank.
Hey, put the spigot in.
Well, let's not ask anyone who knows. Das nicht ein Handy Andy? Ja, das ist two Handy Andys.
Why don't you come and join my party? It's my birthday and I'm celebrating being a frog. I'm a phone. Greta and Gruenschaffen, the all-roundest, 100%ist, physically irrevealedest, unconcealedest, livingest phony on the entire eastern coast. All is forgiving. Come home, Greta and Gruenschaffen. But I'm not going home. I'm never going home. He can take his Buffalo chapter and his great world mission of physical revelation, and he can fly off and do his kinetic cohesion pyramids on the moon.
Well, you can't just dismiss it that way. What are kinetic cohesion pyramids?
So last night I practiced that think to the muscle stuff. You know, it's really got something, Greta.
Who is this guy?
Well, oh, you've been so dear to me, both of you, and I behaved very badly. But I promise I won't anymore, because I'm going to be free. Free at last, you understand? 1, 2, 3, free!
This second. Come home. Greta! Wherever you are, I'll find you.
Oh, it's perfectly all right, everyone. Please sit down.
I demand that you fulfill our mission. In the name of all revelations. You're betraying your own cause. And to call in the middle of the night and hang up.
Friend, you're in a hotel lobby and you're not behaving properly.
I'm sorry.
Certainly not toward Miss Gruenschaffen.
Please, don't protect her. Now, Greta, if you force me, I'll drag you out of here by your follicles, painful to me as that may be.
You are a monster.
When one says A, they must say B.
You never even said A. The night before I left, you never said anything.
Never said anything? Didn't I sit there all night and tell you about my new theory on symbiotic compensation? That's not saying anything?
I didn't listen.
You discussed it.
There were lots of things that you discussed that I never listened to.
Now, Greta, this is just a temporary syndronic blockage. I know all the exact movements for it.
Never, never again.
You now deny your belief in a theory and practice of physical revelation?
I question the premise.
You question the premises?
Yes, I'm asking myself if our theory is so good and right for everyone, and I am its living example, then what am I doing here up on this ledge in a ski resort on the off season, hating you, hating myself, hating everyone in the world because I love you?
She questions the premises. Shouldn't believe.
Or maybe it's better that way. You're off the hook. She must think so. She's taking off right now.
I don't understand. What did I do wrong, huh? Why is she so unhappy?
Don't worry. She'll get over it. Dan, you can go on the mission alone, by yourself, gloriously, forever.
Day after day and night after night, fulfill your destiny all by yourself. Eat, sleep, drink, and think. Think to the muscle.
Won't that be a ball?
Now, you wouldn't want to give that up for anything like a silly little girl who loves you. Didn't you ever just once think to her muscles?
a Screen Gems presentation.
Herbert B. Leonard, executive producer.